What up, everyone? In this video, I got some big updates to show. I cleaned up my code a little bit, but let's just jump into the game uh, and see that nothing has changed except our character. Yes, we have upgraded thanks to my niece Aspen. She uh, does very great work, and she was the one who was able to help me get these new character sprites drawn. She did a fantastic job. Shout outs to her and her ability to do that. That's just really cool. So now my characters actually look good, and yeah, they're unique to the game. So that's exciting news. Thank you to her. Um, and then like I said, everything else is still the same. They look nice in the battle now. Hopefully, I can get the battle background a little bit better, a little bit more interesting. Um, but yeah, the sprites look so good. But the next update that we have is now. Oh, that's right. I forgot to show off. Great, we got to go through the battle again. But now, I didn't like the fact that we could just save anywhere. Um, oh, and there is one thing. Now for Jessie, because she looks so good, we can go under her attack. Her fireball costs 7 mana, and then we go ahead and hit H to use it. And then she shoots, and it goes over there, and he takes damage. Um, so that's really cool. Um, and it takes her mana away. So I should be able to use it again and again until her mana goes down. Um, but now, uh, yeah, there's a magic spell. We're starting to get mana. Our fly is in. We might go ahead and make him move this video. So he works. Uh, so yeah, it's just exciting. She's got more mana. She can use the fireball, and it looks like she casted the spell. Um, and then we can just run away. And then our save point, we're just using our old image um, from our other game. So we just come talk to him. He says press S to save. So we press S, and it tells us our game is saved. And then we can come over here. This we put in before, but we come over onto our tree, and we can hit H, and it brings everything back to our full health. Um, and then the one more other sprite she has created for me, which I'm so thankful for. Again, I'm going to say that many times. Thank you. Is our rat. Now it looks like an actual little rat. I need to make him a little bit bigger, which is not a problem. Uh, all of my battles still work. Everything is working fantastic. We're level 2. Our characters look great. So let's go look, as I've done a lot of changes. So now under here, as you can see, it just says fireball. Draw fireball like so. This is a class from, I have to import this specific for game functions just for that. Um, But so when we come over here to game functions, now when we come back up to the top, we have a few new classes. So the first one is, I decided that we're just going to have its own class just to handle magic attacks like the fireball. So first we load the image, and then first we loaded the image, and then we created the attack just like we did our normal attack, but this time we checked if it was had more than 8 mana, and then we made this can take, and if it is true, it's going to subtract the fireball cost, which is 8, and then make sail take can't take it again, and then it makes the image move, and then when it gets to the left of the monster, I'm gonna try to figure out how it looks like it hits him. Then it does the damage, and then it turns, and then here we draw the fireball, and this is just what I'm calling under Jesse's magic attacks. So every magic attack going forward will probably be handled by this class. And then I took all of my menu screens, my fireball text, um, because I have a magic menu, the battle item menu. Every menu that I use is now under this class. My cursors is just specifically for cursors. So this one's for this is for the battle. This is for the non. And then I still, when I get more magic spells, I'll make a way to move up and down. But for right now, there's only the one magic spell, so I don't see in the need in having to change it and get all messed up. Now under battles, it handles all of the battles now, and I don't have a list for the skeleton 1 and 2 and da 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 da. That was very repetitive, so I just added the monster as an argument. Uh, I, and then pretty much the same, the turn and everything like that. So now it's just an argument, and whatever one I put in there doesn't matter how many battles. I don't have to keep creating them, which was a really big change because that list might have gotten pretty long. So now, as long as the monster has a turn, it just plugs into this, and then we go forward from there. Our trees class didn't change, and nothing else changed on there. And then out of our levels, nothing changed. And then from our Deleuze game, I went ahead and, as you can see, took the battles out, and then did a lot of changing around. So this is the only place I call this instead of in every one. And now everything is coming from the actual function menu screens, battling the monsters. Um, these two are still self-exploring. Uh, so it has a little functionality, but it's getting to be a little bit better. So now it's still kind of long, but it's much, much better. Oh no, what did I do there? Okay, so anyways, like I said, also in this video, I want to go ahead and make the fly monster move, which is simple enough. Uh, all is I have to come down here, and then I pretty much just make the function go call it move underscore fly, and this is just gonna take self, um, and then self dot rect. Yeah, self dot rect dot x. Uh, you know what? This is just gonna be simple. I'm probably gonna change this up a little bit, but just to kind of get it moving for the just for experiment's sake, we're gonna say +3, and then if self dot rect dot x is um is less than 50, then we want self. Yeah, this is why I need to have that negative. Um, so we're just going to call this self.velocity underscore x equals 3. And then self dot, uh, you know what? We're just going to call it self dot velocity y, because we are going to have it going in two different directions, and I don't want it to mess up. So self dot, instead of 3, it's just going to be self dot velocity x. And then if self dot is less than 50, and then we're going to want to go self dot velocity underscore x, and then we're going to time this by -1 and get it to switch whichever way it was going. And then but elif self dot rect dot x is greater than, or yeah, greater than, I don't know, let's say 250, and then self dot velocity times 1, and then we'll do the same thing for the y, but it needs to be a little bit lower. So we can also go self dot. So whichever way this is going to start off, it doesn't really matter. All of these are just that type hinting, and I don't understand why it doesn't like it, because it works just fine. So type ignore. Type ignore. Jeez, this is kind of redundant. I really wish it would just get over this. So okay, this is for the x, and this is gonna be for the y. So if self dot rect dot y is less than the height, so we're gonna say int the height times 0.7, and then for the y, yeah, that would be it. If it's greater than that, because we want to go up, we're just gonna say self dot velocity y, and then elif self dot rect is, yeah, greater than height. We're gonna say about 9.5, and then we're also gonna say yes, just like that. And now we need to go into the levels, and it is drawn in, I think, room 4. No, room 3. And then we need to go pm dot fly one dot move underscore fly, and that's it. So let's go ahead and run this now, and let's see what we get. Battle the monster again really fast. And once again, let's just show off the magic. Shoot my fireball. I really need to work on a way to tell if what damage we're all doing. Our fly is not moving. Well, that is no good. Let's look at this really fast. What, we're just gonna say half the width. And then is less than half. And then greater than, right? Hopefully that'll get it to move. Maybe even make this 30. Hopefully it'll move this time. I don't know. That's my only idea why it wasn't moving. Okay, yeah, we're not going to go through that battle again. We're just going to comment him out. We don't need to battle him right now. We're trying to figure out this fly. Yeah. Hoping that's what it was. It still isn't moving. Wow. Um I wonder what is going on. Is that really okay? We're gonna have to look what we did with the rat. Oh, it really was self dot x and y, huh? And then let's get rid of all of this. That means we can get rid of these on this one then. Gotta do it just like the rat. Whoops. So I got rid of that one too. Okay, let's try this one last time. It looks pretty much just like the rat. Hey. Oh, it looks like he's bouncing off the wall, so that is working. So now it looks like he's just kind of flying around in that zone. That's beautiful. I love how this is all coming together. So the height, let's do 90, or let's do 85. All right, but this will be my last time looking at him. And then we can kind of go see what he bounces around. So now we can add like a little treasure he can be guarding over here. And maybe we can give him like a fireball or some kind of spell attack now that I kind of got it somewhat figured out. Uh, so this is getting exciting. Things are coming along. Now Jessie can start to use her mana. Uh, we can still shop. Uh, as you can see, our potions still go up. So the code I think is starting to come along. I'm starting to learn a lot about grouping things and whatever. So it's just getting more. I've been trying to mess with these custom events. So maybe we could just make a custom event random. So like a random battle. Somehow I was kind of thinking under the battle now that I got that set up. Um, and then and a random event in here. So if battling instead of if self D, so if um, event equals random or whatever, and then put a choice and then put a random monster in there, or just have the rat be the random a random encounter, something like that. But that's probably where I'm going to end this video. Thank you again, Aspen, for doing the artwork and for the wonderful sprites. I'm very grateful. Like and subscribe. Bye.